appreciation, gratitude, thankful, recognition. Hey everybody, welcome back once again. It's your girl Jasmine. So today I have another challenge video for you guys. So the other day I made a blog called Oh, I Made You Breakfast. Oh, where's the turkey bacon? So basically, if you guys want to, I'm going to post a link to what the blog is fully talking about. It's going to be down bottom, so I'll post a link or I'll place it right here, either or. So basically, kind of, I'm going to like summarize, some of the blog. But basically, what happened was I was with one of my friends, and I, walked to the store. I spent my last $10. And their expectations of me were very, very high. And, and so when I came back, I came in, I made breakfast, I made eggs, pancakes, and I didn't have enough money for turkey bacon because I spent my last $10. Well, when they got the plate, were so used to me always making eggs, pancakes with a side of turkey bacon, said, oh, where's the turkey bacon? So without being, trying not to be so prideful about like the fact that I just spent my $10, because I didn't want them to be like, well, I spent my last $10, and then be like, oh, well, if it's about the money, da 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 da. So I was trying to avoid that, and instead I still gotta see how you do me, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And so, because I was kind of like, yeah, like trying to brush it to the side. And so it got me to thinking, because that's kind of how it's been in my life recently, where, people don't see the whole rest of the plate. All they see is what's missing, which is the turkey bacon. But my current circumstance did not meet their regular expectations of me. And so because of that, all they could notice was what was missing. And a lot of the time that is what happens. And so basically this is kind of like appreciation kind of video of yourself and things that you have accomplished over the last year, because we get to a point in life where people will always look at the missing part of the plate, and they'll never really pay attention to your accomplishments or the things that you've done along the way, or the way that you've helped them out in some type of way. And so they won't look at the eggs or the pancake on the plate, but they'll still continue, no matter where you are in life, look at what is missing in your life, what is lacking in your life. They will never pay attention to the rest of the plate. And so I've been doing, like it talks about, like, I've been trying to make a lot of change in my life, and I just felt like, no one was really appreciating the changes in my life, to a point where I was just like, well, like, I just wanted to be like, look, okay, if I just went back down the bad roads and wrong roads, then y'all would all have something so much to say, but y'all don't appreciate nothing. So it kind of like gets frustrating, because you're just like, do you notice any of the, the changes that I've made, but, they're just not good enough. And so this challenge kind of like, speaks on that, because, sometimes in everybody's life, people always look at what's missing, what you're not doing wrong, that they never appreciate you yourself or the changes that you've made, but they're too busy looking at, the things that are not there. And so, there's going to be two parts of this challenge video. One is, because this is what I sat down and did this today at work. I wrote a list. So the first part of the challenge is to sit down and write a list of all your personal accomplishments that you have made this year, in which other people have gone without taking notice of. Things which some people would never take notice, because they don't understand who you once were, don't understand how long you struggle with those things or anything. So yeah, I was going to share with you guys a few of the things off my personal list. Okay, like one of mine would be I would always revert back to cutting when certain things would happen. It's not that I am not saved. It's not that I did not know Christ. It's not that, it's just that I was taking old tendencies with my new way of living because I didn't know how to handle it in that way. So God had to teach me how to handle myself in a way that when certain things happen in my life, that I don't revert back to those old tendencies in my new lifestyle. So that is one of my accomplishments. Another one of my accomplishments is that I never stay in one place at one time for more than probably 6 months at a time. I have a hard time, but God has allowed me to be home. Usually it's like my mother's and my grandmother's, this one, that one to college, it's like 6 months here, 6 months there, 6 months there, and I'm just constantly moving around, and I never have to like stay comfortable in one spot or deal with, too much drama, because once, it gets to my breaking point where I'm just like, I get to leave. No, God's been like having me sit in one place at one time without allowing me to leave. And though some days it gets frustrating, I still have overcame because I'm still sitting here. And usually I run away by now. Even being an adult, I will find some way to get out of where I am. But you know what? I haven't done that. So there are a ton of other things in my, life that I have accomplished that I'm very proud of myself, which have, gone, have a lot of people have not taken notice to, but I'm very proud of myself. And so the second part of the challenge is take the time to buy something for yourself to show yourself that you appreciate you. Because if you don't appreciate yourself, we do stuff for other people. Who is going to appreciate us, And so, as you guys can see, purple. My favorite color is purple. So I went out and I got me a purple rose because I love it. And then I found this cute card. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, because sometimes like I just get so discouraged because I'm like, okay, God, I'm doing your will, and I just feel like so unappreciated, and things are just going so horrible, and I want to continue doing what I'm doing for you so I can continue helping people despite what my life looks like around me, despite how some things look around me. I'm trying to look at things in a better way, and I know that you're in the midst of working, but I'm just having a hard time. So I bought myself a little card, to remind myself that I have a purpose, that God has a purpose for me, that this is not in vain, that, there is something that God is doing in the midst of all this, that, me, giving up everything to follow Christ, is worth it. And, some days, you're just like, God, like, I'm here walking on the water. I'm still trying to look at you and trust you, so here's my card. It says, God is using you for his special purpose to shine his light, to share his love, to shape his people. You are making a difference in ways you don't even realize. You are very much appreciated. And I signed it, Love Yourself, 2013. And the scripture says, God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that in all things, at all times, having that you need, you will abound in every good work. 2 Corinthians 9:8, and that's from the NIV version. So that is my card to just say that I appreciate myself. I'm going to sit it next to my bed. So whenever I feel like, sometimes when, I feel like what I'm doing is not good enough for people, or, that I'm not appreciated the way that I feel that I need to be appreciated, I could just look over and remind myself, God is using you, Jasmine. There's a bigger purpose out there, and know that I am appreciated. And not saying that you guys don't appreciate me, because I'm never saying that, but I love you guys very much, and you guys actually are the people who make my day, and I love doing what I'm doing because of you guys. It makes a difference. But sometimes when you have people who are close to you who really miss what it is that you're doing, it can be very hurtful, especially when everybody's picking at, you know, what you're not doing and they don't see the rest of the plate. You know, where's the turkey bacon? And you're like, there's the eggs and the pancakes, you know, can you enjoy what I just did, you know? So, yeah, so I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and yeah, check out the blog. Check it out. Do not check it out. Check it out. All right, you guys. Love you guys.